Hi guys, good evening. So this is going to be a video how to communicate with your twin flame. So this is many people asked question to me. So today let me tell about how to communicate with your twin flame. So actually, if you have to communicate with your twin flame, you have to communicate with your heart, because your twin flame lies deep within your heart. Okay, so first thing you have to do is, if you have to communicate with your heart, you should know how to silent your mind, quiet your mind, and listen to your inner voice. So if you have to know how to silent your mind, you should know how to do meditation. Okay, so if you have to quiet your mind, first of all you have to allow your mind to think about all the things. See, if you sit for meditation now, obviously and automatically your mind is going to keep on thinking this and that. Today I had to go for shopping. What should I buy? Today what message would have come in my WhatsApp? Oh, today what should I cook? I am hungry. Should I eat this? Should I eat there? Or going out? I am going out. Should I eat there? So this is all the thoughts going to pop up in your head once if you start if you sit for meditation. And initial days you are going to feel as if you are wasting so much of time to sitting and trying to quiet your mind and trying to calm and relax by yourselves. If suppose you are not able to concentrate and focus on your meditation, okay, so meditation is the only way through which you can learn to mingle with your mind with the love and affection. So once you start to mingle with your mind with the love and affection, okay, then automatically your mind will become relaxed and very restful, and it will attain stillness. It will become calm. Automatically it will become quiet. You need not have to quiet it. Okay, this is what I'm going to teach. So, and it is a very simple as that. Okay, so sit for meditation, let your mind go roam anywhere it want, and let it come, and let your mind keep on blah 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 blabbering to you. So most of it is the brain and your mind conversation, not heart, mind. That art and symbol is mind, actual heart drawing is heart. Okay, that is how the whole video is going to be. That is how I have made the pictures, correlated the pictures along with my talks. Okay, so our mind keeps on thinking this and that, and keeps on telling its botherations, keeps on telling its stagnations to brain when you sit quietly. So allow it to talk, let it talk. How many days will it talk? Until how much ever it has dumped within itself, and how much ever was there within itself, like so much of stagnant things, isn't it? So let it talk everything. So obviously when it is talking, brain is going to keep on thinking all that. See, whenever mind is telling you didn't do that, you didn't give me, you didn't make this come true for me, you didn't achieve this and give it to me. So it is going to be all its botherations as well as all its blaming to the brain. How does brain work? Brain works only according to social conditioning. So brain has all the knowledge from the society only. So from childhood days till now, whatever your age could be, so whatever info you have gathered, it is either from your parents, either from your extended family, how they live, and what you grasped from whatever they live, and either from your peer group influence, or either from your elders, or either from your school where you went and the teachers what they taught, and whatever you grasped from, however your friends or living, whatever attracted you, and how your victorious teachers are living. And you would have also grabbed from things like role model celebrities, and the movies you watched, serials you watched. This is how brain would have got info. This is all is conditioned. So this all information would have been given to us or passed on to us. Like if you do all this, this society will acknowledge you. If you do something against whatever society has taught you, or society have trained to behave You, if you're going to go against it, the society is going to reject you and abandon you. This is what you would have got knowledge from childhood days. So whatever this mind, so this brain is the conscious adult self, parent self, that is how we call it. Okay, so when it comes to mind, mind is your inner child, your emotional side, your subconscious thing. Okay, this mind is divided into upper half and lower half. So the upper half is connected to the brain, lower half is connected to the heart, unconscious part. Okay, so this deep desire, this mind always, only mind always keeps on wishing things. I want this, I want that, and I want this. So that is why when brain does not put a tick mark and make the mind's wish come true, mind keeps on blaming that and keeps on telling it as botheration to the brain. Okay, this is okay for the mind when it comes to just superficial wishes, like I want a chocolate. If brain rejects, that's okay. I want juice. If brain rejects that, it's okay. This is all coming from the upper half of the mind, subconscious mind. Okay, so this inner child, so when the upper half is like, what all it has grabbed from the society, like I want a man who looks like that hero, I want a man who has the characteristics of that. This is all is superficial, this is all is acquired from the society, external world, what it has watched. Okay, so this is all according to social condition. When that wishes are not coming true, mind will not be bothered so much, and mind will not get stagnant, or mind will not get hopeless. But when it comes to the lower half of the mind, which is connected to the heart, which is connected to the unconscious self, okay, so that those wishes which are there in the lower half of the mind is the deep desires, because it is there in a human's energy, like soul, in terms, if you it to in the way, if I have to put it like how you have to understand, that has been in that soul's memory for eons and eons together, incarnations after incarnations. So I want my dream person as my life partner. So my dream person has these qualities. His inner essence is like this. This is how he should take care of me. This is how he should treat me. This is how he should respect me. This is how we both have to live life. This is how I wish to have a lifestyle. All this comes from the deep desires, lower half of your mind. Okay, not heart, mind. And this lower half of the mind is connected to the heart. So when brain rejects these deep desires of the mind, okay, mind cannot take it for a long time. When brain keeps on rejecting it, mind keeps on asking this from childhood days, not yesterday or not day before yesterday or not today. It is keeping on asking to the brain to make these deep desires, bring it into reality for a very long time. But for that, all through that very long time, brain has been rejecting all these deep desires. So when brain keeps on rejecting all these deep desires, mind goes very vexed up, and mind goes very sad, and mind goes very stagnant, and mind goes very hopeless and meaningless. Then it starts to think, for who am I living, for what am I living, why am I present in this situation, why am I present in this living place when nobody is concerned of me, nobody is bothered of me. Okay, this is how mind thinks, and mind cuts the connection with the brain. So when mind cuts the connection with the brain, brain goes completely stagnant. Okay, brain cannot function, do its normal routine itself. Brain also starts to think its life is very meaningless, hopeless, my life is completely empty, and it doesn't have any meaning to live without the mind communicating with the brain. So brain starts, that time only brain starts to think, why did mind cut the connection with me, why did mind go very cold, why did mind go very silent. Okay, so that time my brain starts to list it think about the reasons. So when it thinks about the reasons, it spark hits the brain, that our mind kept on asking these, which are its deep desires. I didn't acknowledge those deep desires. I didn't put a tick mark. I didn't accept for making them true. So mind couldn't live without those deep desires. And as I kept on rejecting it, and as I kept on convincing the mind not to go for those deep desires, actually it became so depressed and it cut its connection. Brain realizes this. Once brain realizes this, brain starts to think, oh my god, I did a big mistake. I should have not done this. I should have valued mind's wishes. I should have made the mind's wishes come true. I should have not gone according to the society. I should have gone according to the mind's wishes. I did a big mistake. Then it comes back running to the mind and asks for forgiveness, and then it tells, no, I'm sorry, that this, it convinces the mind. But one thing is, that moment when the mind, when the brain realizes it rejected mind's wishes and mind is suffering because of the brain, that moment, the selfish love which society taught, that selfish love turns into self-love when the brain thinks to make all the mind's wishes come true. Okay, so that big change and transformation happens. So out of that self-love, out of that so much of unconditional love it has for its inner child, adult parent has, because brain is the adult parent side, mind is the emotional inner child. So adult parent want to bring all the inner child's wishes true. So day and night it starts thinking how to make the wishes true, because this brain has acquired knowledge till 34 or 35 years only from the society, not from its heart. So it doesn't even know how to bring this inner child's wishes true. Whether those inner child's wishes exist in this society, exist in this world or not also, the brain doesn't know. So the brain doesn't has any idea how to bring all the inner child's wishes true. So it starts thinking about day and night. It starts searching day and night without eating, without having food. It becomes so restless all the time. Its concentration and focus is towards how to bring my inner child's dreams true. It lives like that. So when it starts to live like that, and when this is being acknowledged all through this time, the conversation and the suffering and all the symbolization and all the, how to tell, this communication between between the brain and mind is being observed by the higher self as well as divine self within us. So if you would have watched all my videos prior to these videos, I would have explained you what is the connection between all the four selves, like brain, mind, the higher self and the divine self. In the higher self is the unconscious portion which is connected to the subconscious portion as well as the supraconscious portion. Okay, so this higher self is the unconscious thing which is connected to the heart as well as mind. Okay, so there is four things: brain, mind, heart and the divine spark within the heart. So brain is the conscious adult parent self, mind is the subconscious emotional inner child, and the unconscious self is the spiritual side of us, and the supraconsciousness is the divine spark which is present within the higher self. Okay, and that is the divine self. So now you get all the four parts of us within us. So now I spoke about brain, I spoke about mind. Now I'm talking about the higher self, which is connecting the mind and heart. Okay, so the higher self is actually in our soul energy. We have the higher vibration and lower vibration. The higher vibration is the higher self and the lower vibration is our mind. Okay, that is the duality present within us. We have to bring that to oneness now. So this is the basic mechanism how our whole inner conversation works and how our thinking and thought process works within us. So while happening, all these is happening, so when the brain goes completely blanked out and blind without knowing how to bring the inner child's all the wishes true, it becomes so restless, and its only concentration becomes how to bring it to like that. So now higher self, that is unconscious mind, that starts to talk when your mind has become quiet, calm, relaxed. There is no more place where the mind wants to go and roam around and come back, because wherever it wanted to go, it went and came off. And whatever it wanted to blabber and blame and cry or feel sad or depressed, everything it finished. How many days will it talk? 1 week? 10 days? Half a month? 20 days? 1 whole month? 3 months? But all through this time, you have to consistently practicing sitting in a place, calm place, where you are very comfortable, where you feel the energy of that place, and just sitting in a very relaxed, comfortable position, and just keep sitting there for some time until you feel calm. So once all this conversation is finished for that day, your internal conversation is finished for that day, you'll feel calm. So once all this blabberings, botherations, your emotional drainage let out is happened, you will become automatically calm. Maybe after 3 months, you will become completely calm, relaxed, and in that calmness, you will quiet your mind. After that, you will start hearing your inner voice. In that inner voice, your higher self talks through voices. Your divine spark communicates you through vibrations. There is no verbal communication from the divine self. Even most of the times, there is no verbal communication from the higher self also. But still, higher self is a intense, multiple fold mirror of the mind. So whatever mind goes through, whether it's joy, joyfulness, happiness, multiple folds, higher self reflects that back to the mind. If it's sorrow, crying, tears, that also in multiple folds, the higher self mirrors it back to the mind. Okay, so it is like that. So most of the time, higher self communicates and makes the mind and brain realize what it is telling through the mind itself. Okay, because how the way mind is behaving, from those action itself, it will make the mind to realize. And most of the times, divine self and higher self communication is non-verbal. Okay, now coming to the point, this brain is your parent adult self. Okay, and this mind is your subconscious mind, where we commonly tell, I am thinking this in my mind, and my mind is longing for this, that, and all. In common general terms, day-to-day basis, what we called mind is our subconscious mind, our emotional inner child. So this higher self is our spiritual side, which is our spiritual twin. If I am a divine feminine, and that spiritual twin is my divine masculine. So this higher self is the divine masculine who is living within your heart. So you should know how to connect with your heart. And this is how you connect with your heart. Isn't it? You have to quiet your mind, you have to connect with your heart and listen to your heart. And when will this heart keep on continuously talking to you? When it gives inner guidance, and when the brain is listening to it, and mind is also listening to it, but brain is step by step framing the action, and how to tell, and it is taking action to execute the plan. See, something inner voice, like your heart, higher self's voice is giving you guidance. You have framed a plan of action with the help of that inner voice, okay, with your higher self's voice, divine masculine's voice. And when you have made that frame structure of plan of action, you have to execute that also. So when you execute step by step, for each step you will get the guidance, what knowledge you have to have, what are the tools you have to have, how much financial backup you have to have, and how you have to go step by step. So when you do all that in this society, so that means you are co-creating your own reality along with the help, guidance of your divine masculine, and along with the help of the universe. Okay, so this is how all the wishes of your inner child, you are going to bring that true with the help of your divine masculine, that is with the help of your higher self. So in your twin flame journey, communicating with your higher self plays a very vital role, because your higher self will always give guidance to the brain only to live according to the authenticity. That authenticity is nothing but your inner child's wish, who you are as an inner essence, who you are as an inner emotions, who you are as an inner wishes and deep desires. That is who you are as a whole. That is what you want to live, and that is what you are longing to live. That is your inner essence, and that is your authenticity, and that authenticity is your identity. You are a package of your inner essence, isn't it? So this higher self will only guide you to live your authenticity. Always be aligned with your authenticity and remove the masks you are wearing according to the social conditioning. So communicating with your divine masculine, with your twin flame, is just nothing but communicating within your heart. So when your mind's wishes are not fulfilled, when your mind is in tears, when your mind is broken down, and when you sit for meditation, your mind keeps on blah 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 blah, or blabbering all its wishes and all its botherations and worries to the brain, and it is being observed and noticed and acknowledged by the higher self and divine self. Silently it keeps on happening for some period of duration of time, and after that mind becomes, once it has poured out all its stagnation, mind becomes calm and relaxed and silent. So this makes the mind quiet. Once the mind becomes quiet, and once the selfish love turns into self-love in brain, it starts thinking restlessly how to bring the inner child's wishes true. And at this moment your heart starts to talk, communicate to the brain, and your brain starts to listening each and every word from the inner guidance and values the inner voice, and according to that inner guidance it makes a frame structure of plan of action and executes that plan of action and makes the inner child's dreams come true. This brain listening to the heart's voices, inner voices and inner guidance, and even mind is also listening to the inner child's voices. Mind is also listening to the heart's voices, that higher self's voice is, and that higher self is your divine masculine. So you are going to consistently practice this every day. Okay, and one more trick and tip is to every woman, every divine feminine longs to live with her divine masculine only, and she doesn't choose to settle for anything less than that. So it's the best way if you create your imaginary dream world inside your heart space and build a house inside that heart space, and 24/7 let your physical body live in the house where you have rented or where your people live, all that. Okay, so let your physical body live in the society. Let your energy, inner essence, your inner child live with your divine masculine within that house which you have built within your dream world, within your heart. So all the time your communication should be with your divine masculine. When you practice this consistently and when you enjoy, as you start practicing this consistently, you will start enjoying that life. Once you start enjoying that life, and once you keep on living from within, that will give you contentness, that will give you delightfulness, and that will also show you how your masculine will behave like with you. See, if suppose you are telling something, you will know how he will react and respond to whatever you tell. Okay, because this yang within your, like that dolphin shaped in portion is there, no, within, like that is your energy, and in that dolphin shape the head has a eyeball like thing where the yang is present. So that yang's energy is actually connected to the matrix twin, your earthly masculine. So this energy, whatever you are talking to your divine masculine from within your heart, automatically goes to that earthly masculine wherever he is and receives the energy from him, and that is how this divine masculine is responding to you. So that response, whatever the divine masculine is giving you, is from the earthly masculine. So same like that, even you are the earthly twin. Only when you raise your vibration, earthly divine feminine, like earthly feminine becomes the divine feminine. Now at present you are as a earthly feminine. Okay, the divine feminine energy is with your earthly masculine. Okay, this is how the connection works. So what I will suggest is, always let your inner child energy live within the house which you have built within your imaginary world, within your heart space. So if you are cooking something, talk to your divine masculine and keep cooking. If you are doing art, if you are creating some crafts, talk to your divine masculine and keep working. Let him admire the art from your heart space. Okay, let him enjoy the artwork from your heart space. Let him enjoy from morning the time you got up till the time you go for sleep along with you. Let him enjoy your world. Let him communicate to you from your world, and let him talk to you, give you ideas, suggestions, everything from being within you. This is how you cultivate the communication with your twin flame. And when you keep on communicating, you will know, when you see if you know the divine masculine from within only, this is how he responds, reacts, this is all his characteristics, this is his inner essence. If you know that from within only, if suppose a man is presenting, universe is bringing some man into your life, okay, and when you happen to mingle with that man outside, you will know, okay, this is my divine masculine who's living in this earth, like that, isn't it? If you have not communicated at all with your divine masculine, how will you know this is my earthly twin? Obviously you can't know, na? So this is the tips and tricks I will teach you and I'll recommend you, and this is how you communicate with your divine masculine also. Yeah, let us see in something different topic. Yeah, next topic I made like twin flame life purpose. So let us see in that topic. Until then, bye.